it is me, Terrible. It is time for the team preview series. I don't know. Team preview for 2025. We're in a bit of a dilemma here. We got a bit of a situation. All right. There's 32 teams in the league. Right. There's less than 30 days. Actually, a lot less than 30 days until the first game of the season. So, unless I, pull out some magic here and I bang all these out, get 32 videos just of these, because I got other video ideas too, like I got other stuff, but say I bang these out and get these all done, I'm going to be pumping out multiple a day. I don't know about that. I might have to leave out some of the irrelevant teams. So, sorry Jets fans, I don't think I'll get to you guys. I don't think that's going to happen. But, yeah, we're going to start right here with the boys. Got to start with the boys. We got hope. We got hope right here. There's hope for New England. The Gerard Mayo experience is over. Robert Kraft tried to do this whole thing like he knows better than everybody, and not that he thinks he knows better than everybody, but he's like, oh, I got this. I've had this successor. I've had him ready for years, just waiting. And he's gonna be the coach. Yeah, that didn't work out too well. Mayo, he'll probably be. I never saw Mayo as like a head coach though. I feel like he's a guy that could just be a good coordinator in the league. Not much of a head coach type, but I probably would have said the same thing about Mike Vrabel years ago too, but it seems like he's been solid as a head coach, and he's going to get another try here in New England. I like it. They got him in. They brought back Josh McDaniels. I like it. They got Drake May back. Like, they're actually heading in the right direction, probably for the first time since Brady left. This is like real hope. The Mac Jones hope that was like in that team, those Dan Cam, that was all fake hope. I feel like I got that real hope again, so I'm ready for that to also be crushed, just like my dreams. But I like the Josh McDaniels hiring, and then actually they got, I guess Terrell Williams is coming in for the defense. He was with Vrabel in Tennessee. He was just with, where was he? The Lions. He was with the Lions. But he's gonna call plays for the defense. So, yeah. Oh wait, what? He has health issues though. Oh wait, this kind of. Actually, I didn't know about this. He's still involved, but okay, maybe he's not gonna be. I guess Zach Kerr is another guy from Titans. Vrabel's Titans days. Who will be doing it as well, but okay, yeah, I didn't even realize that, so that threw me off a little bit. But in terms of departures, let's go over that. David Andrews retired. Jake Andrews is gone. Not that he did much anyways. Juwan Bentley, they released him. Actually, nobody picked him up yet. Brissett's on the Cardinals. Cardona, the long snapper, to the Dolphins. Ikwale, he's with the Steelers. Jonathan Jones to the Commanders. Joe Milton, they traded him to the Cowboys. Joey Sly, they let him go, and Titans got him. And then Dietrich Wise is with the Commanders. So, yeah, some of those maybe hurt a little bit, but Brissett, that one's fine. I mean, it was time for some of these guys to go. Andrews we'll miss him. He was just so solid for so long. Some of the other guys as well, but surprised they let the long snapper go. But notable signings. I guess the weirdest one was the Stephon Diggs 3 years, $63 million, but that's not all guaranteed, I don't believe. At least that third year, I think, is pretty much nothing. I don't know. I gotta double check on that, but the one I'm, hopeful for is Milton Williams, D-tackle from the Eagles. 4 years, $104 million. So hopefully he can do something big. But yeah, they got Harold Landry, linebacker from the Titans, 3 years, $43 million. Carlton Davis from the Lions, I kind of like that one. 3 years, $54 million for him, so hopefully that pans out. They got Garrett Bradbury, came from the Vikings. Matt Collins from the Bills. Josh Dobbs coming in to back up. Morgan Moses from the Jets. Robert Spillane. Both those guys had 3-year deals. All those other ones were 2. But yeah, some decent guys they brought in, decent pieces. But the Diggs one, I felt like he was washed his last year for the Bills. He had like a good first half of the season, then just kind of fell off. I guess he was injured, banged up, and then last year, guy tore his ACL. I don't know. I don't feel good about him being a big contributor. Looking back, like I almost wish we didn't take him, and then, Terry McLaurin request a trade. I would rather have him. I'd be fine with him. But Diggs, I don't know if he's going to help at this point. But yeah, Milton's the big one. I think Milton, Carlton Davis will be a nice number 2, I believe. Gonzo can be the one, as he's shown he can be. So yeah, the defense should be solid. Hopefully the offense can make a jump this year. A little worried about the O-line, but we'll get to that. In terms of re-signing, they brought back Austin Hooper, 1 year, $5 million deal. Yay. They already have, I guess that's fine, but Christian Ellis came back on a 2-year deal. And Jalen Hawkins, 1 year, $1.8 million. That's pretty low, but he's just a backup special teams guy, so it is what it is. And we head to the draft. Thought they had a decent draft. They had so many draft picks. 2 third-rounders, 2 fourth-rounders, 3 seventh-rounders. So they can probably definitely take some risks on those picks. But at number 4, I think they went with a solid one. They took best tackle in the draft, Will Campbell. I think that one will be good for them long term. And then second round, I'm fine with it, but I don't know, Trayvon Henderson, I like him, but he felt like a third-round guy. They got him early second. Not that it makes a difference. I'm fine with it either way. Kyle Williams, they got him early in the third. Wide receiver, Washington State. Haven't seen a ton from him, so it'll be interesting to watch and see how he does. But definitely have hope for him. They took a center, so they signed a center, drafted a center, so they're going to have some options. Jared Wilson out of Georgia. Craig Wilson, the safety from California, they got him in the 4th. Josh Farmer, D-tackle, Florida State, also in the 4th. Braden Swinson, D-end, LSU, got him in the 5th. They snagged their kicking replacement. They let Joey Sly go. They got Andres Borregales, kicker from Miami, in the 6th round. And then the 3 7th-round picks, you got the tackle, Marcus Bryant from Missouri. A long snapper, Julian Ashby from Vanderbilt. So they got their long snapper replacement there. And then Kobe Minor, cornerback from Memphis. So thought they had a solid draft. But, obviously you want to find those diamonds, those rotation pieces, late in the draft. But I always just like to look at those, like, what is the 1st, 2nd, and 3rd round? Like, is there anybody here that's going to contribute? Because that's, that can be their problem a lot of the time for the Pats. But I think Campbell should be good. Trayvon, I think him and Stevenson should be solid. And then, Kyle Williams, maybe he can be something pretty good. And then hopefully we found, one of our, or not one of them, but hopefully maybe we found our future center for a few years. I don't know, in the 3rd round, but we'll see. We shall see. So, continuing on, I guess in terms of, the actual lineup, you got, Drake Mays is his team. He's the QB. You got Stevenson, Gibson, but then they also, oh wait. Yeah, they should still have Gibson. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's weird. They got like kind of three guys that are going to be in the rotation, but I guess that's fine. I'd rather be like one of Stevenson and Gibson, and then Henderson, like one of those two with him. But I don't know. I'm gonna be mad if he's like getting third running back touches, and they took him early in the second round. Like that's gonna be a little annoying. But in terms of wide receivers, yeah, it's Diggs. Demario Douglas will be there. Keishon Butte, he's still around. Kyle Williams, obviously from the draft. Who else? Matt Collins, and there'll be some depth. Yeah, and they still got Kendrick Bourne. So he should still be solid. But yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, tight end, Hunter Henry, Austin Hooper, and they didn't draft anybody. Yeah, so it'll be those two pretty much. In terms of the O-line, yeah, like at center, it's either Bradbury they signed or Wilson they got from the draft. The tackles are Campbell, Moses, Caden Wallace, Marcus Bryant, also from the draft. Caden Wallace will be, second-year guy now. Eckhart, Cole Strange, City So, Michael Onwenu, who can also play a little bit of tackle. So, yeah, that's the line. It'll be a combination of those guys there. But we'll see what happens. But looking at the defense, yeah, that D-line, Milton Williams, Barmore should be back. They got Harold Landry at edge, Keon White, he was decent last year. Linebacker, Spillane, Ellis. The cornerbacks, Gonzo, Carlton Davis, Marcus Jones. At safety, still got Duggar, still got Peppers. Borgalis at kicker. And Bryce Baringer at punter. I don't even remember if he was there last year, but yeah. And then they still have the new guy, the Brendan Schooler. Pretty good on special teams, so hopefully he can continue to be good and replace Slater. But yeah, that's the Pats. That's kind of been their offseason. That's kind of their outlook. But I don't know. I mean, look, I'm a Pats fan, so I'm always pulling for them. But I feel like I got that real hope this year that like they can be like a playoff team and not like a team that limps in, but like it's like, oh yeah, they had a decent season, they're in the playoffs, and they lost first round, but it was still a good year. I feel like they can be that team and actually feel good about it. You know, those other years, what was it, the one Cam Newton year or the Mac Jones year? It's like it felt like they just barely made the playoffs, didn't really belong there, and then he just got blown out. But I feel like this is a decent team going forward. We got better coaching, much better coaching. Not only we have Vrabel, who already has pretty good experience with the Titans. He's now on his former team that he played for. And you got Josh McDaniels back, who, you know, not the greatest head coach, but he's been a great offensive coordinator for the Pats. So, I don't know, 4-13 last year. What are we looking at this year? I mean, what are they? Are they a 10-7 team? Are they 11-6? Are they 9-8 and still sneaking into the playoffs? I mean, the East could be tough, but you know the Bills will be good. The Jets might be a little weaker. I think the Dolphins they still have some talent, but they could be a little weaker than they have been in years past. Tua could get injured, so. Really kind of depends on the East, I think, how well they end up doing. But I definitely think there's a world where the Pats, like, you know, above 500 and whatever that is in the playoffs, and it's actually like, all right, they're actually decent, like, they should be here. Definitely not contenders. I'm not crazy. Like, they're not contenders, all right? It's okay. It's okay. They don't have to be, but, I have hope, so let me know in the comments, like, seriously, tell me, like, what am I missing here? Like, what's a problem that they still haven't really addressed? Am I overhyping something? I'm still not crazy about the receivers. I do think I think everywhere else they made some pretty good moves to make stuff happen. Receivers, I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. I almost wish, like, I mean, I know they got Drake May last year, but wouldn't have been. But they did need a tackle this year. But like, if like St. Neighbors was in this draft instead, and they got him at number 4, whew, what a team this would be. But yeah, got May last year. Got your tackle. Got some nice building blocks for the future. You just got to keep retooling around them and see what you can do. So that'll be it for the Patriots video. Like I said, this is going to be tough. I don't know how I'm going to pump out all these videos. I'll do as many as I can, pretty much. But I don't know. In other years, I would have literally thought to myself, there's no way I can get all these done. It's a waste of time. Why even bother? And then I wouldn't do it. Look, this may be the first video, but I started. So I'm rolling. I'm 1 for 1. 1 for 1. 100%. That's what I'm shooting right now. 100%. 1 for 1. But that'll be it for this one.